Hello guys. Okay, as you can see, I have finished. I'll show you some up close pictures of it. I've done some French notch in here, all around there, and then some stem stitch. Finished doing the embroidery on there, and the last one there. Did some French knots here, just a little bit of stem stitch there. Finished doing these pinwheels. Oop, bit of thread. And then these were just little bits of lace which I did with my distress ink in the mowed lawn over the top of it. What else did I do? Oh, here we go. Put in a ribbon through that. So, and put that on there. So this tutorial is me putting together my journal. So what I'm going to do, I think it turned out really cute. Oh yeah, I'll put a little button on there as well, and this was starting to come undone, so I stitched it down a little bit more. Same with that. Okay, really happy with how it's turned out. It's so cute. Now what I have done is I've measured this up. Okay, and what I wanted to do, and so it is just a cereal box which I have cut up a little bit smaller, so it's 10.5 by what was it? But that's specifically for mine, 7 by 10.5, because it's about 8 by 11. And then I made this 2 inches, and then you have about a 1/4 of an inch either side, so when it makes it easier to when you fold it up. Okay, I just have got a big roll of this stuff, which just creates a little bit of wadding. So what I am going to do, I thought I'd do this beforehand, save the trouble. Now, get my rotary cutter out. Here it is. And just cut this. So it makes it a little bit easier. There we go. Trim it off. I've got it held down with some spray adhesive, just holding it down in place. Much better you can do this with the wadding or whatever else you've got, but I was lucky enough, my husband found some of this at his work, and I'm like, ooh, just thin enough, and it's a really big roll. And I thought I can use that to thicken up my journals. There we go. And to give it a little bit of padding, so it's not sitting so flat. Now, there we go. It really helps that I'm a quilter. Got all this extra. Get the gear. Love my rotary cutter. Now, what we're going to do is, actually, I've got some fabric which I want to put on the inside, and I might use this. So what I'm going to do is I'll put that on there, and probably end up cutting some of that as well. So I will be back in 10. Okay, back again. I stuck that on, and I'm going to stick that around here. I don't think it goes over. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Stick that on here. Love this fabric. So pretty. Okay. Now it's the same width on the other end as well. There's a little bit here, which I may cut off. Tiny little bit. Oop. And on the other side. There we go. There's going to be a lot of stopping and starting in this video. Okay, so the inside. How gorgeous is that? Love this fabric. So that's the fabric, that's the same as on that. Then what am I going to do? Stick this on this side, glue that down, and then stitch around. Do just like a zigzag stitch. And I'll be back. So what I'll do is I'll pause it and then glue that on and do zigzag, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I've finished. Okie dokie, well, I've stitched it, done sort of like a blanket stitch along the outside of that, and it's sort of got that little bit of a fray look. I still want to stitch in the gaps here, but what I've found is this gorgeous fabric, this gorgeous lace. So what I want to do is stick that on there and then sew a zigzag edge around, and that will hold that down. That way you can still see a little bit of it there and a little bit of it there, and then I'll sew into the middle. So I thought I'd just show you that. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. Love it. Then I'll have a tiny little bit left over for putting onto my my other little thing that I'm going to be doing, my slow stitching on my family album that I want to do. Okay, I'll be back. Oh, didn't. Okay, well, that is done. So, a place to put bits and pieces. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. So pretty. Okay, so there you go. Oh, cut that off. Here is the journal cover. Now I've just got to get out all my bits and pieces for so I'm going to make that into a closure. I've got some, well, these anyway, I'm tied up, and so I'll make a closure just here. It's got a 2-inch spine, a very tactile 3D element of little bits and pieces. So pretty. I like it. And so that'll be turned into a journal. So I might gather up all my little sewing bits and maybe show you each step of making the journal, and then I'll probably end up selling this on my Etsy store. I don't think it'll be cheap because it's been a lot of work, but yeah, I've really enjoyed making it, because I will sell it because I'm going to be making one of my family one, even though I really do love it. It's so pretty. But I enjoyed the process of doing all the stitching and everything. It's just turned out so beautiful. I like it. Beautiful. There you go. So that's what you can do with your slow stitching projects, and incorporate, you know, like I had a nice doily, so I've incorporated that, but you just get a bit of calico and sew away. So cute. Love it. That one ended up being on the spine, which I actually don't mind because it come around the front a little bit when I sewed down. I always usually like to sew it down here so that it stays put when I put some stuff in there. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time round. I've really enjoyed doing this slow stitching tutorial, and if you've got any questions, just ask me in the comments below and I'll try and answer them for you. Thanks guys, bye.